Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Noles will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Razorbacks offense comes on the field first today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Creative running there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, running with purpose. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just marched right down the field to get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So Florida State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across from them.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
And they'll start tonight with a run that goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing range. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Defense is coming after him. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Short pass finds the tight end and moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Touchdown, Knowles. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and it falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the 1st quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that. Defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Touchdown, Razorbacks. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Finds an open target on the left side. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a 1st down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently around there.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Gets made on the out route. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Exactly on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. A solid run, good for first down yardage. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times when we talk about vision, usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for his running back. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Florida State. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida State 42, Arkansas 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it, open.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it deep. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it from the gun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll give it to the back. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Arkansas, 31.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Off the play fake on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. And the Razorbacks pick up enough to get a first down there. And here's the handoff. A quick spin move. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hogs. How in the world did they lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And the Noles will line up to kick it away. Remember, his first punt today brought back for a touchdown. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Razorbacks looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense is still clicking. They'll elect to go for 2 to make this a 3-point margin. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, heads to his right.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the 2 defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.